Hello, you all. Hello. I'm Michelle Hope Walker, also known as rapper, singer, hope, comedian, actress Michelle Hope Walker. Hey, and so you all know I got my hands on a lot of different stuff. So this video here is talking about Kevin De Leon. You know. Take those breaths because you go back and forth. Do you want to bring that attention to him? But then again, he needs to resign or they need to remove him. I do more of the talk of, hello, Los Angeles City Council, have him removed. I've seen you, LA City Council, do all kind of miraculous things that no one thought could get done when you want to do them. So it's like, okay, do this, because this is not right. The things that Kevin De Leon said and does, and it gives us more history, of, his mindset and how that affected how he voted on some things, and I'm a black woman, so most definitely my focus is racism against black people. And you all know I'm constantly talking about the different things that we as black women have to experience, and then just black people overall have to experience. The last thing that we need is for our government, any facet of our government, to be racist. Now I know some people will be like, yeah, but they are. No, I'm talking about when we already know. When we know that they are racist. So with Kevin De Leon, we know that he is racist. Or he has some racist tendencies or whatever, I don't always like to just per se call a person, but then again, I mean, if the wall is white, it's white, if the wall is white, so, I mean, it's just wrong what Kevin did. It's wrong that he felt that it was okay to talk about black people, and I'm not just saying say something bad, discriminate against black people, and then talk about depowering black people. Now here in LA, we already got that much power, and then you want to take the little power that black people do have away from them? And I say that, because, when you look at the number games and you look at the ethnicities, and then because right now we're looking at ethnicity and race, well, Latino's majority of the race here, which Kevin De Leon is Latino, so that's why I don't understand his plight either. Whereas he kept talking about, well, my race. I'm sitting here like, but your race is running everything. What are you talking about? I'm just like, and y'all know I'm a comedian, so everything I say you can be in a comedian way. And I'm not saying it's funny, but I'm just saying, it's so sad it don't make no sense that in a sense it's, funny, in sarcastic type way, but I'm just like, really? Because I would listen to him when he was doing all this talking, which, is good. He's not doing as much talk because each talk he was just sounding more and more racist. You know what I'm saying? Because then he started talking like black people owed him something, and that's why I say I believe it may be some people he got some stuff on. And when I say some stuff on, meaning he may have knowledge of someone doing something unethical or someone doing something wrong which gives him this confidence to stand up and say what he says and does what he does after being racist and making some racist comments. And to me, I feel it's illegal, I'm like, attorneys, hello, dig, because I know it's like there's something up in there. And what he participated in and did is illegal. That's, again, Michelle's law. But, and it most definitely is not right. You know what I'm saying? So this Kevin De Leon, so I'm like, I keep wondering, does he have some dirt on folks? So when I say, or, sometimes when we say, and politically, we're not even just politically, sometimes you say people are in bed with people, meaning, they're doing some type of maybe unethical deals with folks, or they're doing some stuff that's not right, or they're just doing some stuff that as a public official, people would look at them a little different. I'm like, you doing, you know what I'm saying? That type. Because there's certain folks that not saying certain things. So I'm always, that's interesting. But then also just this boost of confidence Kevin De Leon had, again, he was acting like black people owed him something. Like, oh, I've done this and I've done. That's part of your job. Part of your job was to represent everyone. You didn't just go out your way and you're a public official. And as I also dive into the public official part, you'll remember government is all of ours. Because sometimes people are like, well, why are you them? No, the government is ours. And that's why we participate. That's why, as a Los Angeles City resident, and this is my Los Angeles City Council, to know. And I know some people are like, well, there's more racism. Well, I'm not focusing on it. Right now, we focus on Kevin DeLeon because we know there's tape recordings. There's evidence. We know that he has been racist. We know. Okay, there's evidence. And then to let him just still stay on the council. That's why I say I thank you to all the people that come and, participate in whatever way they feel they need to participate in asking for the resignation of Kevin DeLeon and asking for Kevin Tibby be removed. Because then you also have the sect that says these meetings are illegitimate. Because here you had a LA City Council person. Well, groups, there's 3 of them, but right now Kevin's about the only one left. Gil's about gone because he got voted out. Nuri, she's already gone. So we're on Kevin DeLeon. He's still there, and he shouldn't be because he's still conducting business. We're not stupid. No. Even at the times that we don't see him, he's still doing business behind closed doors. Just trying to keep him out of sight, and now he's out of sight and quiet. That don't mean he's not doing his business. And even today at the meeting. So this is a Los Angeles City Council meeting, December 6, 2022. And I love the people that call in and the people that watch the videos and post the different posts. And, people are still talking about he's still working. He's still getting a check. So this man has said racist things against me, a resident. And he's still able to get money. And us black people, we just move different. Matter of fact, we don't have to be doing anything. Black people doing regular, normal things in the city of LA can get arrested, stopped by the police, checked just for no reason. And we're not even doing anything. So here you have this Los Angeles City Council person on record, recorded about taking power and the redistricting process away from black people, talking and racially against black people. And he is still on Los Angeles City Council. We are the biggest city, one of the biggest cities when we talk, compared to New York City Council. And he is still there. To me, for us black people, that's like a slap in our face every day and every moment that Kevin DeLeon is there. It's like you just, slapping us in our face, in a sense. Not physically, but not literally, but you know what I'm saying? It's a put down. It's a demotion of our value. And see, that's why city council means I don't just leave after the public speaking, even when I'm listening on the phone watching. No, I like to watch the whole thing. Because I notice when they talk about other subjects, everybody's nice and kind and everybody wants to really get to the root of it and this is not right. We want to see that same type of feeling about the racism that was done against black people through Kevin DeLeon, because he is still there. So it wasn't that it's just a season for the LA City Council members to say something. No, as long as he is still there, it should continue to talk. And they should be continuing to try to find ways to pass stuff. And to me, I think it's also a thing of that, when people are in position, they're watching passing certain things because they don't want to pass something that might oust their own self. But then at the same time, I'm like, if you don't plan on talking about racism against black people or doing something wrong, you shouldn't be worried to set up different laws where it could be a way that when a LA City Council person participates in racism and acts racist, that they can be removed from office. That is something that they can put into place. They can change because they just keep telling us they can't. So if it's in the charter, change the law. We're constantly seeing them change laws at every meeting and behind closed doors and closed sessions, So if they want to, they can. So for me, that's where I see the other ones are like, resign. And don't get me wrong, yes, Kevin DeLeon resigned. But it's like give the example of, it's like when you give a kid some candy and it's already in their mouth, you're like, oh no, I don't want you to have that candy, take that candy out. Well, 1 out of 2, that child probably gonna hurt him. Swallow that candy before you can get it. So Kevin De Leon already got the candy in his mouth. He already in the position. He's not gonna quickly let go of that position. And you know, the city council is about to go on vacation here, or you know, in their session for holiday around December 9th. And I'm guessing they don't come back to around January 11th, somewhere around in January. So I don't know if Kevin's thinking we're going to just forget, like maybe he's trying to go with the thing of out of sight, out of mind. But no, you're still in our mind because we know that you're still on the city council. And you all, this is not about, oh, you're going after person. No. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a loving and kind person. None of us are perfect. I am not perfect. Remember, right? Keep watching me, but you say I am not. Nobody perfect. I ain't asking Kevin to be perfect. But what I'm saying is that you have been racist, anti-black, racism against blacks. So in your position of being an LA City Council person, you need to step down or they need to remove you. That's what I'm saying. No, nobody's perfect. But just because no one is perfect doesn't mean you don't get consequences. There's all kinds of black people in jail for really not even hardly doing anything. No one has a challenge when you're talking about a black person getting a consequence. Somehow everybody joins the bandwagon on that one. Some of the council meetings, and again, I don't know the whole story, so I don't get it, but there's another councilman that he's black and he's not getting a check. And some stuff went on with him and they're quick to point out wrongs and point out. But Kevin De Leon, I don't know, everybody all of a sudden went hush hush. I'm like, I'm not hush hush. Because it's not right. Because I'm a black woman and I live in Los Angeles City, the city of Los Angeles. Now I love LA. Yeah, I love LA. Yes. But I will tell you, we deal with some racism here. And again, really all over. Because y'all know I travel and I just so all over. But again, we're talking about the city of LA right now. And we're talking about the Los Angeles City Council, Kevin De Leon, the member who's racist against blacks. And let me tell you, I had an encounter with Kevin. So also it's not about, oh my gosh, no. First of all, the key thing is that Kevin is racist against black people. I am a black woman. I deal with racism every day, all day. All black people do pretty much. We just learn to ignore certain things. You got to pick and choose your battles, because you got to live. And you're not going to be sad. You're going to have joy and keep going. So you learn to smile, have your joy, and just keep going and not let the people who are racist and racism tear you down every day. You even try to do what you can. So, get out the way of racist people because you already know they're racist. Sometimes they just do things you already know. Okay, this person's not racist. You know what I'm saying? So black people, us black people have learned different ways on try. But even then, after that, you just still have people of other races and even sometimes our own that just still attack you because you're a black person. They attack you through words. They attack you physically. Security, police just coming after you, thinking you suspicious, looking at you suspiciously, and you ain't done nothing. And most police officers, at even our LA City Council, most of them are pretty good. Every once in a while, you still get something to be just staring at you, looking at you like you're going to do something wrong. And, that's where, again, you got to remember, no, this is our house. And that's why I love when this is our house. This is the people's house. People have been elected to serve on the LA City Council. We, the people, have elected them. And then there's people that work there, police and different folks like that. That's a job, and it's still, again, a public job of the people. So they work for us, the people. That's LA City Council, because it depends on what council committee. So for the LA City Council, they're working for the people, us residents of Los Angeles City. Now, unfortunately, sometimes people don't like to look that way when it comes to blacks. They're like, they doing us a favor. No, honey, I live here. I'm a resident here. So you're also working on my behalf to help make this city, in your job capacity. You chose that job. You chose to do it. And thank you for all you all that are doing good and do great. Thank you. Because we appreciate you. Y'all know I'm one that always will give the thanks. So Kevin De Leon. So I've had an encounter with Kevin De Leon. It was actually around this time. It was an event. And I was very happy to see Kevin. I'm gonna tell you why I was happy to see Kevin Daly. I was, because y'all know me, I do videos and pictures with folks, especially folks that I feel fond of and different things like that. And so I first seen Kevin speak at a Democrat Party convention conference. And you all know I was very deep into the Democrat Party. I'm independent, now again, a lot of my, I want to say policies still lean somewhat Democrat, but I'm independent. And so at that time, I was a Democrat conference, and he spoke, and oh my gosh, Kevin, I was just so happy for him. I was like, oh my God, this man can be president. This man can, I was just so excited about Kevin De Leon. And also I'm in his district. A lot of the different things he has done, I've been in his district at times. From state senator, he was state senator, he was something, so I've been in his district. Depending on the different positions he's had, and I've always thought very positive. That's why when I heard, I'm like, Kevin? But then again, by the time I heard this just recently, it didn't surprise me too much because of last year. That really surprised me. Last year I had seen him, it was me, and because we got to talk about race in the midst of this, because we're talking about Kevin De Leon being racist against black people. So it was me, and the girl that's with me was white, because y'all know I love everybody, hang with everybody. Yes, I'm just about you kind, and I don't care what race you are. I've never been caught up in race. I wasn't raised that way. In my family, we got all kind of people, different races in our family. You know what I'm saying? We blend with some everything. I don't get caught up in that. Now, what I do get caught up in race is when somebody's mistreating black people. And when I'm being mistreated, which happens because of the race. And it's only because of the race. Only because of the race. I love the CNN thing that years ago they did. And even sometimes I'll be doing a little test to myself. I send one person in. And even just recently, a housing. Some people that were trying to sell their house did something like that too. Where CNN, so they had a white person, they had a black person. They had them dress the same, had them say the same lines or do the same things. But the white person always got treated better, where the black person always was treated more harsh or stern or whatever the case might be. So, that again lets us know, even before we open our mouth. Because some people are like, well, if you just talk like this as if black people are saying the wrong thing for why they get mistreated. No. Just the color. Some people just don't like the black body, no matter what shade of black we are. And then a lot of times, we're the same shade as some folks, but now it goes back to the ethnicity that they know you're black. As one person reminded me, but they can still see the black features, or you just like, no, I'm black, So now they just still caught up on though, but your ethnicity is a black person. You may be the same color as me, but you're, what I'm saying? Racism against black people is wrong. Spiritually, it's wrong. That's why I say I just stay prayed up. I rebuke every demonic spirit in the name of Jesus. God loves all of us. And we should treat everybody right, regardless of their color, regardless of their ethnicity. If you are mistreating people, all of a sudden treat people bad because of the color of their skin, so you automatically just start thinking bad things about them because the color of their skin, that's wrong. That is wrong. They have done nothing to you. They just walked up, but because they're a black person, you start holding your purse or you start looking all funny and face looking. But then when a white person walks up, some racists crack me because they just love for white people to talk. White people, they love y'all. They love y'all. Oh, they just feel like they have won when white people, because y'all know I'm a real nice person. So I walk in, hey, how y'all doing? They look at me sometimes like, ooh, don't talk to me. I'm like, no, I done nothing wrong to nobody. Oh, I'm black. They don't really like me because I'm black. They don't really care if I'm nice to them. Now let behind me a stranger, but a white person come in and say, hey, they all, oh, yeah. Like, oh, okay. I see. But do I let them mess with my day? No, Black Joe. I'm going to stay happy in the name of Jesus. As long as I got my God and Jesus, I'm good. So we Kevin De Leon. So, yeah, I was cheering them on. I love me some Kevin De Leon. So when I seen him, matter of fact, it was the Christopher, I seen him, I was like, I can't. So it was me and the girls with me, the white girl, it was a couple of them. White girls, we all chill, we all having fun, joining the parade. So I'm like, let me get this back. Kevin gave me such a dry, when you talk about dry attitude, dry just, I'm like, whoa. And then I really went, whoa, when the white girl was like, I want to do a picture. He's like, he got out the car. Because how in the floats, they said, he didn't came and put his arm around her. Oh, really? Oh. excited about you and your politics and, because I've been watching for you. Now, all this happened in the same few minutes, y'all, that I was able to see the difference that race made. So even then, I sort of like, I still sort of cheered it up. I was like, that was interesting. Because me being a student of civil rights, and always discussing racism and civil rights. Why? Because I deal with racism. We as Black people deal with racism every day, not just me, but all of us, So, you try to help people how to deal with it, and call people out for doing it, type thing. And so then when I heard this, I still was like, Kevin, but then I was like, oh, so that explains it. Thank you. That explains it. Because sometimes things happen, you don't just keep on, you let it go, whatever. But then when something else happened, you're like, oh, that's why they acted like that. Racism. He's not that fond of Black people. No, Kevin DeLeon isn't that fond of Black, unless you're in a powerful position. Now, this is how some racist people work, okay? If you're Black, or you're a Black woman, and you're in like a power position that they know of, you know what I'm saying? They already know you. Oh, yeah, they are. I did that. But see, how to determine racism is when they see the Black person on the street, the Black woman, and they don't know if that person got money or power or nothing. It's how they treat that person. Or what do people say? How you treat people that can't do nothing for you at the time, or how you treat people that you don't feel, again, has a power to do something, or something of the sort like that. Because, some people are like, oh, well, no, he's not right because he treated this person right. He was going, as he kept saying on Tavis show, I was going to support after the fact. He kept on, he was going to support Karen. Okay, well, how do we know if you really were or not? I mean, of course, right now you're going to say that. But, so he will support people that he knows are in certain positions. He'll do that. But here I am at the Christmas parade, and I'm just cheering, I'm just happy to see him, a Black person. But see, that's your test there. And don't get me wrong, a lot of the council people have passed it, because a lot of times you see people that just happy to see you. Shouts out to my Heather Hutt. I love her, in our District 10, you know what I'm saying? And her people, they're very nice and kind, you know what I'm saying? And at first they don't, because see, I'm the type, I'm not going to tell you how many degrees I got. I'm not going to tell you I ran for president. I've been politically active all my life. I'm not going to tell you that, I've been precinct committee person and that I've just done stuff from LA to Atlanta to back home outside Chicago. I'm not going to tell you all that. Because I just want to see how you treat me. Just face value. Just seeing me. And the people that just treat you right off, they don't know nothing about you. Because y'all know I'm always happy and kind, So there's never a reason to mistreat me, So, so those people that do treat you back kind, you're like, oh, you just love us. Because then, if education matters to them or position matters to them, which it shouldn't, it really shouldn't, y'all. Y'all know I'm around celebrities and again, I commend celebrities for different things they do, and stuff like that. But we're all people. And I really feel like we all celebrities and we all stars, okay? So anyway, again, once them recordings about Kevin DeLeon being racist and trying to depower Black people, was like, oh, he didn't value me enough. He didn't value me. Oh, no. But when the white girl asked me, oh, he didn't got out the car. He trying to hook up. I'm like, oh, this is a whole different person in a matter of a few minutes. I guess it makes a difference on who. And it's not even a look thing. No, don't even play it. It's about a color thing. It was a color. And so, because I'm beautiful. But anyway. So yes, Kevin needs to go. Kevin DeLeon needs to go. And sometime at the meeting, we'll hear different people talking about what he represents. But see, what you got to understand is that the people on the LA City Council represents all of the city of LA. I live here. I'm a resident. That's my city council. I'm involved. You know what I'm saying? Now, again, that's your level on what you, but that's your city council too. That's your city council too. We get to pick and choose how much we want to be involved in it. But that's our government. It's not their government. It's all of our government to participate. That's why when you're participating and people act like, look at you straight. No, I'm supposed to. I have a right to do this. I'm the people. I love they talk about that at the meeting, the groups with the people, right? We the people. We the people that put you in the positions. We the people that's paying for all this stuff. We the people. go in there like that. But when they want to act like you nobody and then continue to let racism go on, and by having Kevin De Leon there, that's Los Angeles City Council choosing to continue to let racism go on against black people, which then makes us look at the city council. You're not even valuing black people as much. But again, I want to stick on Kevin De Leon. Kevin De Leon, you need to resign. You're wrong. No, it's not about perfection. None of us are perfect. But racism against black people, that's wrong. And I know you did racism against other people, but I'm a black woman, so I'm focusing on in my organization, justice for black women, and I'm focused on that piece because I can speak on that piece. I'm black. I know what I have to deal with everyday black. I know what we black people deal with. I value other races too, but I'm black, so I'm speaking from my perspective, from our perspective. You know what I'm saying? Black people, what we got to deal with. And it's wrong about that you did say all them things about other races too. Because I love everybody. That's not right. So we continue on. No, we don't let it just rest. No, we don't just let it, thank you people that are there. Thank you. And we need the city council to be stern with Kevin De Leon like they stern with the people. The people have a right to be upset until Kevin De Leon is off the city council. So I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. But I felt led just to give y'all know I'm a Christian, love God, name of Jesus. And I pray for Kevin, name of Jesus, God, you will move him, Father God, to do the right thing. To do the right thing. Leave the city council. That is a seat that someone who loves all people, who has a record and a history of caring about all, at least not trying to depower people. Literally, this is a public office, you all. Where all races come together, and they were talking about the redistricting. And Kevin was talking about taking land and folks and things from black people, resources from black people. And he's still on our LA City Council. And sometimes I can't even get through on the phone. They just ignoring my... I'm like, well, I'll just do my own video ones. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just... So we have to, we the people. It's Los Angeles City, we the people. The people of the city of Los Angeles. I'm part of that. So it's not right what Kevin De Leon did. Racism against black people, it's not right. And Kevin De Leon needs to go. All right, you all. I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. You can follow me on YouTube. You'll see everything because, again, you see I do all kind of different stuff. And Instagram, Michelle Hope Walker Speaks. Twitter, Hope_Speaks. LA City Council, please do all you can. And please make sure he's not able to put people on committees because then, to me, you're just spreading his racism. If you let Kevin De Leon be appointing people on committees and you let his people stay from his office and bless their hearts, I know it's not their fault, but we just don't know on what, and it's not his district fault either. I focus on Kevin. I focus on Kevin De Leon because that was him, that was his choice, that was his mindset to say the things that he said. He chose to say that. And you got to remember, people say what they think. So there's probably more racist thoughts in his head. That's just what we heard him say at that moment. All right, y'all. So I'm your girl, Michelle Hope Walker. Kevin De Leon needs to be removed from Los Angeles City Council. And this video is dated December 6, 2022, Tuesday.